Welcome to the Holly Area Community Show. I'm your host, Jody, and I'm here with Erin, the Holly City
Utility Clerk,
and we're at the Recycling Center, and we're here to just talk about some changes and some things you're doing at City Hall. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I was here last year, and it seems a bit warmer here. Is that my imagination? Am I going through the change, or what's going on?
Nope. Last winter, to make it a little bit more comfortable during our business hours, we insulated and put in a new furnace.
Yeah, it feels really good. And it always looks so organized in here. It blows my mind. How does it stay so organized?
Wayne and his wife Julia work their butts off.
Wayne and Julia Knauss, I know, put a lot of time here. Yeah, it's awesome. But I did hear, I don't know if it was a rumor or true, my understanding is that we can take Christmas lights down to the recycling center. Is that true?
Yep. Clay County has just started where we can recycle your used holiday lights. And the city is also offering a utility rebate, as up to $3 per string, up to 5 strings, if you buy the new LED lights to replace those.
Oh, so how do you prove that you have the LED lights?
We have a little form you have to fill out. We need a copy of your receipt and the piece of the box that has the Energy Star label on it.
Okay, so you buy the lights first, you come to City Hall with the lights that you want to recycle, and you give us the rebate slip.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, because every year it always seems that we have strings that don't work, and they really are no good to anyone.
Right.
Yes. Wonderful. Good to know. And how about when can people do this, or what are the hours here at?
The hours changed a little bit here at the Recycling Center. We switched to our winter hours, which are Mondays and Thursdays from 4 to 7 and Saturdays from 9 to 1.
Okay, good. So that's a change as well.
Yep.
Anything else shaken that we need to know about?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of. Well, you've said all that you know, and now we're going to take a little break, and we're going to talk to Jerry Cluck. He's what is he? The
Public Works Supervisor.
Public Works Supervisor. I'm learning so much today. We're going to talk to him about some things that the Holly citizens should know. So we'll be right back. And we're back at the Recycling Center with Jerry Cluck, who is the Public Works Superintendent at Holly. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Last time we visited, it was a cold and windy day. I don't know if it was this time of year. I think it was in November, but the weather's been so mild, there's not even a snowflake on the ground, I don't believe.
No, we've been pretty fortunate this year as far as snow goes. I know last year at this time we probably had 12 to 15 inches already. We plowed quite a bit of snow already, and this year we really haven't had anything to deal with, so that's been nice from the budget side of things.
Yeah, the budget side of things, and then I suppose you have time just to do other things as well.
Sure helps us get caught up on some of our other duties that sometimes the snow removal has to come first. So.
Sure.
Yep.
And speaking of snow removal, just tell us a little bit about how we can make your job easier.
Well, probably one of the toughest things for us is when we're plowing snow is we have a no parking area in the downtown area, which generally in the evenings from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. to have cars and vehicles off the street so we can keep the business district downtown cleaned up.
I didn't know that, actually. When did this start?
That's been in place for many years. There's signs and stuff up in that area.
It's better read those. Okay.
It's generally the 6th Street area and then some of the side streets adjacent to that. The other thing that maybe a lot of residents do not know is once we've plowed streets in town, if we go around vehicles, they have 48 hours to get them moved or they could be towed.
Okay.
Ticketed and towed.
Mm-hmm.
And we generally try to work with the police department so that we can have these vehicles out of the way, because it really gets to be a nuisance, especially winters where we have a large amount of snow.
Mm-hmm.
And it does slow down our plowing and other things when we have to slow down and turn to go around all the parked vehicles on the street. And it's the last few years it's been very good.
Is there an issue with that? Oh, it's been better.
It hasn't been too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think generally the citizens of Holly kind of have an idea when we're going to plow snow, and a lot of people do get their vehicles off the street, which really makes things a lot easier for us.
Good. Okay.
But as I said, this winter I think I was out at the airport one day for an hour just to plow off the runway. There was a little bit of snow on it here a few weeks ago, but other than that, we haven't had to do anything. We're ready. All our equipment's sitting here ready, but
Equipment's ready to go, and I know we talked last time, but maybe refresh our memory about what takes precedence if we had a huge snowfall.
well, typically we try to start doing our snow removal, sometime after midnight when most people are at home, having the streets at least passable so people can get out of town to go to work or get to work, have, things open up by the school if there's school that day. We do have primary emergency routes set up in the event that we would have a 2 or 3 day event to just try to keep some of the streets open in the event of a medical emergency or a fire, that sort of thing. And of course our police chief and our fire department and everybody has our cell phone numbers. If there is an emergency and they need something opened up, that somebody would hopefully be able to get down here and make way for them to get to where they need to go. But the snow removal routes we have used on occasions on a few occasions, not a lot. Hopefully when we go out, we try to go out and do the job and be done with it. But typically we can plow everything in town in 6 to 7 hours if, everything goes well. We have no mechanical problems or anything. But then
How many people do you have plowing after?
Generally, when we have a snow event, we'll have 5 to 6 people come out. All of our public works staff will all be out to help us with snow removal from, the plowing is the initial part, but there's cleaning 6th Street to cleaning intersections to sanding the streets. And then, of course, we have the airport that we have to maintain as well. So it's we need we need a full staff to get the job done, I guess, and try to get it done in a timely manner too. So.
Well, I hope they won't have to go out at all this year, quite
Well, that
frankly.
would be fine with me.
I don't own a snowmobile. I don't need any snow, so we'll see. I guess it will be interesting. But thank you so much for coming to the show once again.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes, take care,
Thank
and
you.
until next time.